Have you ever heard of the world's first Christian country? That's Armenia. Way back in the year 301 AD, more than 1700 years ago, Armenia became the very first nation on earth to officially adopt Christianity as its religion. That's a pretty big deal. Imagine when most of the world hadn't even heard of this new faith, Armenians were already building their first churches high up in the mountains. And those churches, many of them are still standing today. Faith became the heartbeat of everything Armenian: the art, music, celebrations, and even alphabet. Let's follow that thread. Now, here is where it gets even more amazing. Because Armenians were Christians, they needed to read the Bible, but there was a problem. They had no alphabet of their own. Enter a monk named Mesrop Mashtots. In the year 405 AD, he sat down with a mission to create an alphabet just for the Armenian language, and he did it. He invented 36 letters, each one elegant, each one perfect for the sound of Armenian speech. The Armenian alphabet is over 1600 years old and is considered one of the most perfectly designed writing systems ever created. Armenia even has an alphabet monument where you can stand next to giant stone letters. The sound that makes you feel everything. Close your eyes for a second and imagine a sound. A low, breathy, haunting melody that floats through the air like smoke. That's the duduk, and it might be the most emotional instrument you'll ever hear. The duduk is a wooden flute and it's over 3000 years old. It's made from apricot wood, yes, the fruit tree, and it makes a sound so unique that UNESCO declared it a masterpiece of intangible heritage. You will hear the duduk at weddings, at funerals, in churches, and in famous Hollywood movies like Gladiator and TV show Game of Thrones. Remember how we said Christianity is at the heart of Armenian culture? Well, some Armenian celebrations mix ancient traditions with faith in the most beautiful ways. Tarandes is one of them. Every February, Armenians light huge bonfires in the courtyards of churches. Then, this is the best part: newlyweds jump over the flames together. Why? Because the fire is believed to purify them and bring them good luck for the year ahead. Children and young people join in too, leaping over smaller fires, laughing, singing, and celebrating. It's loud, it's warm, it's spectacular, and it ties all the way back to an ancient celebration of light conquering winter. If Tarantes is fire, then Vartavar is its opposite, and possibly the most fun holiday you have never heard of. In the middle of summer, Armenians celebrate Vartavar by splashing water on everyone. Strangers, friends, family, nobody is safe. People fill buckets, run through the streets with water guns, and drench each other from balconies. And the rule is you cannot get angry about getting wet. The festival goes back thousands of years to a goddess of love named Astrid, who was associated with water and roses. When Christianity arrived, the holiday kept going, transformed into a celebration of the transfiguration of Christ. Old roots, new meaning. Armenia is a land of mountains, and mountains mean crystal clear springs. One of the most famous is Tsaytakhpur, whose name beautifully translates to spring of water. For centuries, these natural springs have been more than just water sources. They are sacred gathering places, spots for healing and rest, and symbols of Armenia's deep connection to nature. Even today, Armenians build beautiful curved stone fountains called pulpulaks all over their cities so that fresh drinking water is always available to anyone who passes by. It's a tradition of generosity as old as the mountains themselves. We saved the sweetest part for last. Armenia sites as the birthplace of many fruits we eat every day. The apricot, botanists call it Prunus armeniaca, literally Armenian plum. Pomegranates, figs, grapes. Armenia has been cultivating these for thousands of years. The pomegranate, in particular, is a national symbol, representing fertility, abundance, and the many seeds of the Armenian people scattered around the world. And remember, the duduk is learned about. It's made from apricot wood, so even Armenia's music grows from its orchards. Everything connects the faith, letters, music, fire, water, and fruit. They are all one living story, and now you are part of it.